Hello, good morning everyone. Today is the second day for our Kitten Fair, online Kitten Fair, right? What's your feeling? Okay, it's very fresh and attractive, right? Okay, it's for me, it's also very fresh. It's the first time I'm to be the host online, okay? Okay, today I want to introduce the products of our company. You know, what's this? What is this? Okay, tissue, right? Every day we use various kinds of tissue at home or in some public places, right? So it's very important for us to choose some high quality and suitable price tissue for us, because this kind of product is how to say, largely consumed. Okay, we use it every day and we need to buy it every day, so you will consume first. Okay, so the price and the quality is very important for this kind of products, right? Now you can see we have some smaller tissues here in front of me, right? Okay, can you see? Okay, I show it to you. Okay, you can see this tissue, the smaller tissue like this, okay, is in brown color, right? And these years, this kind of material is much more popular in China now. The material for this tissue is bamboo. You know, it's not suitable for us to slam so many wood, right? Because it will destroy our environment. But bamboo is the growing speed is very fast. It's faster than wood, so it's a good choice for us to choose this bamboo material tissue. Okay, now I will introduce it for you. You can find actually this color is unbleached, so it's the original color in brown color. Okay, we also have another color in white color. The white color is bleached, so I recommend the original brown color for you. Okay, we can see. Okay, can you see the tissue is sheet by sheet? Okay, sheet by sheet. Okay, and this kind of products we have two plies. Okay, and there is some patterns, embossing patterns on the face of the tissue. Okay, maybe. Okay, can you see it clearly? Okay. And then I will introduce you another material of the tissue. This kind of tissue was made by 100% virgin wood pulp. Okay, why we introduce this one? Because is wood pulp material is widely used all over the world. So, and you can find this kind of tissue. Of course, this one also can be made sheet by sheet, and we can tear it off easily, right? Because there is a cutting line here. Okay, and this row also two plies. Okay, two plies. Okay, you can find all tissues, this kind of smaller tissues, they are Okay, they are different height, right? Okay, and this one is the big one because, okay, can you see? Okay, I will show you the diameter. Okay, this one is much more wider than this one because every row we can make every row and many sheets. Okay, for this one is 400 sheets. Okay, so the diameter is much more wide, and this one, okay, this one is 300 sheets, so the diameter is smaller. So it's so when you order the round tissue, the most important is the sheet for every row you need it. Okay, and the inner core. This one we call the inner core. Okay, you can tell us what the diameter you required for every core, for this core. Okay, and we also have different embossing pattern on the tissue. Okay, like this one, there are some dots here. Okay, and for this one, there are some flowers pattern on the tissue. So different tissue we can have different patterns. Okay, and the most important for the row is the sheet for every row you need it, and maybe for this is home using or office or some public places, we use this kind of big row. Okay, about 400 sheets for one row, and maybe in some hotels the customers required only 200 sheets for every row. Okay, we also can accept the OEM, such as OEM requirement products. Okay, and of course the size for every sheet. The size for every sheet is also very important, and many of the sheets, the size can be made as the requirement of our customers. Okay, such as this one. Okay, maybe can you see the width is 10 centimeters. And the length is 11.5. So the size will be different for every row. Okay. And another important issue for the tissue is the GSM. Okay, maybe some of you will ask me what GSM is. GSM decides the thickness of the paper. Okay, the more heavier the thickness of the tissue is much more thick. Okay, such as this one is 12.5 GSM, and for this one is 15 GSM. So for the same sheets and the same length of the tissue, but different GSM, and the total weight for the row will be different. Of course, you will affect the price. Different GSM will affect the price. Okay, these are the small row. These are the small row. These are the small row towel like this. Okay, small row towel like this. Tissue. Okay, and I will show you another big roll tissue like this one. This one we call it mini jumbo roll tissue. Okay, of course you know in some public places, in some malls and supermarkets, and we can find this kind of tissue, right? Okay, for this one you can find every sheet is much more longer than the small roll tissue, right? Okay, I will show you. Okay, this one, this sheet is longer, right? And this one we have three plies. Okay, I will show you 3 plies. 1, 2, 3. Okay, 3 plies. And this one without any embossing. Okay, so for the tissue patterns we have embossing and without the embossing. Okay, of course the most important for the tissue is GSM, of course, and the total length and the size for every sheet. Okay, of course how many price you selected also affect the total weight of each row. Okay. Okay, these are the roll tissue. So next one, I will show you another tissue what we use every day at home. Okay, this one. Okay, we also have a big roll. Wood pulp. We also have bigger wood pulp like this one. You see? But this one is only 1 ply. 1 ply. And you see 1 ply. One ply tissue, okay. And this one also used, we call it hand towel, okay. It's used in some malls or some public places, okay. It's wood pulp, and the height for this kind of hand towel is 18 to 20 centimeters high, and the max length for this tower is 260 meters. Okay, you can see every row the inner core. Okay, here you can the diameter for the inner core can be decided by yourself. Okay, and every row was produced as per your dispensers. You know, in many different countries, the size of the dispensers are differences. Okay, so the hand towel will meet the different dispenser. So the size or the weight or the diameter, the size for the diameter can be made as your requirement. Okay, these are the hand towel. Okay, this is a big roll. Okay, wood pulp. Okay, I will give you another one. except this big one we used in public places. We also have some. We also need some hand towel in office or in some maybe hotels. Also, we need this kind of hand towel. Of course, the packing for this kind of hand towel is very important because different. It also decided by the dispensers. The dispensers you use you need to choose the right hand towel. So like this one, the size for this tissue is 23 by 23 and it's infold. What is infold? Okay, something like this. Okay, after folding, it like the letter N. Can you see? Like the letter N. So we call it infold. Okay, something like this, like letter N. Okay, infold. And this one in my hand is one ply. Okay, one ply. Okay, why we said the quality is high? Because you can see when I tear it off, okay, you cannot find any dust. Okay, there isn't any dust in front of me. Okay, so we can say this kind of hand towel is the good quality hand towel. Okay. And this one, the size the same as this one, also 23 by 23 centimeters. Okay. And this one also packed by infold. Okay, infold. But what's the difference? You can see this hand towel with a light green color here. Can you see? Okay, and there is some flower. Okay, why we can make it with color? Because this one is glued, two plies glued hand towel. Okay, you can see there is two ply. Okay, two plies. Okay, two plies. Can you see? Okay, so in the between the two sheets there is some glue. So when I tear it off, okay, you can find this side with light green color, right? So this one also 23 by 23 centimeters. Okay, and this two is one ply. This one is two plies. Okay, I will show you another hand towel. Okay, this one is smaller size. It's only 16.5 by 20 centimeters. Okay, and the material for the hand towel I introduce now are wood pulp, 100% virgin wood pulp. Okay, and this hand towel is V-fold. Can you see? Okay, actually it's two-fold. And after folding, is like the letter V, so we call it V fork. And this hand towel with two, okay, can you see, two plies. Two plies. Okay, this is two plies hand towel. Okay, you can see when I tear it off, okay, we cannot see any dust. Another one, I will show you a high quality hand towel. What is TAD hand towel? Okay, for this one, can you see? Okay, I will show you. For this one, we call it TAD. The material is different, a little bit different from 100% virgin pulp wood material, because of this one, the quality is much more higher and is much more suitable for many high or luxurious restaurants to use this kind of hand towel. Is not easy to broken, and the thickness look like much more thick. Okay, and when you touch this one, is a little bit hard than the wood pulp hand towel. Okay, I will show you what the quality is. Okay, when I wash my hand, okay, I wash my hand. Okay, now a lot of water, right? Okay, after use TAD hand tissue, hand towel. Okay, you can see it can absorb the water. It can dry the hands quickly, so and without any dust on my hand. And you can find this tissue is not easy broken. Okay, after we pour some water here, you can see. Okay, not easy broken. Okay, of course for the wood pulp hand towel also. Okay, after you can dry the hands quickly. Okay, and not easy broken. So what the difference for this one? Of course, TAD hand towel is a little bit high price than wood pulp. Okay, and for the TAD hand towel, you can find this one. The packing is 5 fold. Okay, we can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, it was decided by your dispenser. Different dispensers you are using, you need to select different kind of different packing hand towels. Okay, this TAD material. Okay, I will show you another packing. Okay, this also the TAD material, and the size is 23 by 24, but this one is 4 fold. Okay, you can see different packing. called 4/4 because after folding we can find 1, 2, 3, 4, 4/4. So it's 4 folding. Okay. The quantity, the packing way, the folding way, the folding method was decided by your dispensers. Okay. Okay, these are the hand towels I introduced to you. Okay, TAD and the wood pulp. Of course, for the TAD hand towel, we also have a bigger one. Okay, this material also TAD, and this one also you can see is much the bigger. Okay, and the height also between 18 centimeters to 20 centimeters. Okay, the height. Okay, and the maximum length for this row is 260 meters. Okay. Okay, these are the hand towels. Okay, I introduced to you. We have wood pulp hand towel and TAD material hand towel. Okay, if you want me to recommend you hand towel, I would like to introduce you TAD because you can find it's really high. The feeling for this TAD material is much more better than pulp. Okay, of course, these two kinds of material hand towels without any dust when we wipe our hands. Okay. The next one, I will show you a napkin. Okay. Napkin is also widely used in some restaurants. Okay. Okay, I show you. Okay, for the hand towel, I need to inform let the size for every sheet is fixed. It cannot be changed. Okay, it cannot be changed. And the pattern, we can the white, this one, the white can be cutted as your requirement, but the length, if you require 4/4, 5/4, or in-4, V/4, this size, the length cannot be changed, but this size we can cut it as your requirement. Okay. Of course, the embossing pattern, like some customers want the dots embossing, and some require printing or the logo embossing on the tissue. This if you have some special requirement for the logo embossing, maybe we need to open the new mold for you, so it will have some other expense for the logos embossing. Okay. Of course, some customers require printing on the hand towel, maybe printing some flower or printing some logo on the hand towel is also accepted. Okay, and we also can accept the customer print the logos on the bag, on the packing bag, or make a sticker on the packing bag. Okay. Now I show you tissue. This tissue we call napkin. Okay. Okay. For this napkin, is only one ply, and is 8 fold. After folding, we can find 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 folding. Okay. And the size for this kind of napkin is 42 by 38. Okay, this one 42 by 38. Okay, size 42 by 38 centimeters. Okay. And of course, the most important for the napkin, also the GSM. Okay, different the requirement for you. Different GSM will affect the thickness of the tissue or the napkin. Okay. Okay, this is one ply. Okay, now I will show another size of one ply napkin for you. Okay, you can find this one is square. Okay. Can you see? When I pour it out, it's square. Okay. This packing, we pack it in square. Okay, and this one, we pack it in the rectangle. Okay, rectangle. Okay. And the size for this napkin is 23 by 23. Okay, and this one also one ply napkin. One ply napkin. Okay, we can see some embossing dots on the tissue. Okay. So for the napkin, we have different size for this one ply napkin. Okay. Of course, we also have other size, but the size is fixed also. And now, next I will show you the napkin of the 2 plies. Okay. can see this one in square packing, right? In square packing, square, but this one is 2+. Of course, the size for this one is 25 by 25, 25 by 25, but this one 2+. So I can tear it off 2+. And this one without any glue to make them fix together. Without any glue, we just, there is the embossing pattern for the 4 sides. Embossing for sides. And in the middle, they are blank. Okay, blanket without any pattern. Okay, and this one is 2 ply. Okay. And okay, this one also 2 plies. You can see the size. Okay, it's bigger size, right? Okay, the size for this one also 42 by 38, 42 by 38 centimeters. Okay. Okay, this one is 2+2. Okay, we can tear it off easily. Okay, and this one there is some embossing pattern on this tissue. Okay. Okay, maybe you can see it. Okay, different pattern. Okay, and this one we call it 8 fold. The folding 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 fold napkin. The for one package. Okay, we pack by this bag. Okay, we pack by this bag. Okay, for this pack it's about 150 sheets. 150 sheets for this pack. Okay, and you can also print some logos or print some size and the requirement on the bag. Okay, and some customers also require printing the logos on the napkin. Okay, it also accepted by printing. Okay, if you require embossing logo here on the tissue, okay, it will cost another expense because we need to change the mold, the new mold for you, for your own logo and the pattern for embossing. Okay. Also, this is another packing. This another packing, and the size for this napkin is different, a little bit different from previous one. Just now I show you this one is 42 by 38, but this one is 42 by 36, smaller, a little bit smaller. So we have many size napkins for your selections. Okay, this one also A4, okay, A4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 5, 6, 7, 8, okay, 8 fold. And the difference for these two napkins is the embossing pattern. Okay, this one we can see some flowers, and this one we can see some dots. Okay, so different embossing pattern on the tissue. Okay, we also have some patterns for your selections. Okay. Okay, of course, the key, the main issue to the main point to affect the price is the GSM. Okay, after introduce all tissues, I will show you how to calculate GSM for every kind of tissue. Okay. Okay, now. Okay, we also have a special napkin. This one, the material import from Vietnam. Okay, imported from Vietnam. This one also two ply. And for this package, it's about 150 sheets in one pack like this. One pack like this. Of course, this one also 8 fold. Okay. Okay, now I show you different size napkin. We have square, we have rectangle packing, and we also have two plies napkin and one ply napkin for your selection. Okay, and you can embossing the logo, or you can print the logo. Okay. And the next one, I will show you kitchen towel. Okay, kitchen towel. Okay, maybe some women need the kitchen towel when they cook something, okay, in the kitchen. Okay, of course, it's very convenient for us to use this kind of kitchen towel to wipe the oil and some water. Okay, for this one, okay, you can see there is obviously embossing pattern. Okay, when I tear it off, it's very easy. Okay, because there is a cutting line here, so we can tear it easily. Okay, one sheet. Okay, so it's very easy to tear off. Okay, the kitchen towel like this. Okay. And for you can find these two in different height, right? So the height for this one is 28 centimeters, okay? And for this row is about 86 sheets, okay? And for this one, the height is 21, okay? The height is 21, and the total sheet for this row is 74, okay? And for the hand towel, the packing, you can pack it by the bag like this, or you can printing your logos on the bag, okay? Or stick some labels here, okay? It's up to you. And okay, now I introduce our roll tissue like this roll, and this is small roll. We have big roll tissue, okay? And the napkin like this, 1 ply and 2 plies, okay? And some square size, packed in square size, okay? And some in rectangle, okay? Like this. Most of the napkin were most of them are packed by 150 sheets in one pack, okay? One sheet, and you can pack by bag, polyester bag like this, okay? And okay, different size napkin, okay? And the hand towel, I introduced the hand towel, right? We have wood pulp material hand towel and TAD material hand towel, okay? TAD is much more better, okay? We also have the hand towel with a light green color, okay? Okay, today I finished all the introduction of our tissues, and you can contact us the email and the phone number, okay? Okay, now next time I will show you how to calculate the GSM, because the GSM is really very important. It affects the price, affects the thickness of the tissue, and different thickness will show you different feeling, okay? Maybe you can find most of us will think the thicker the better, right? So of course the thicker the price will be higher, okay? So I will show you how to calculate GSM next time, okay? Thank you. Okay, if you need tissues, hand towel, kitchen towel, and napkin, please contact us. Thank you.